Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time of day it is where you are. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to send some messages out for the Divine Feminine on how and what and when and why and where and what might be a message for her from her Divine Masculine. I'm going to keep it to a timely manner, if I can. Got some cards wanting to fall out, but they're not popping, they're just dropping. So we ain't doing that. Some people do these really fast. I'm always like, wow, you guys are good. Let's do this way. I see, you gotta go fast. The Seven of Cups wants to pop. And what that means, options, fantasies, ideas. Alright, my angels, my guides, can you send us a message? Thank you! It's whenever I ask, it just pops. So we got the Lovers card. And on the bottom we have the Page of Cups. So you're going to have a love offer for love from someone who might be in love with love, or the idea of love, or have some delusions about love. You see this fish coming out of here, maybe even a Pisces or a water sign, or somebody who has some gentle messages and is going to bring you a message. And be open to hearing any messages from the Divine Masculine. That's a bonus. Cool, cool. So how's the Divine Feminine going to take the message when it comes in? What's she going to feel it? What's she going to feel? And how's she going to react to it? My guides, my angels, my ascending masters, give us a sign, give us a message. Go ahead and tell us how this will go when he brings his love offer. We got it down to one love offer out of those 7, which by the way could be different things that she's thinking about. The 8 of Wands wanted to pop, which is like messages coming in, fast messages coming in, fast change, speedy changes. All right, send us a message about the female, how she's going to receive the masculine. Give us a sign. Give us a message. Am I not going fast enough for you guys? My angels, my guides. Well, when it hits, it seems like she's got all swords. She's got the 6, the 10, and the 4. She's been kind of sweating it, like having some bad dreams, having some nightmares, having some anxiety, maybe some nerves or some fears should he send a message. And she probably doesn't feel like sharing all the pain, but definitely feels like she's got a lot of different issues and pain in her life. So, and she wants to take a journey away from all of that. The 6. So she's had some anxiety, she's worried about the worst, and then she's going to try to take a trip away from that. So if she can focus on taking that trip when he comes and presents his love to be lovers, might not scare him off. I would suggest maybe grounding out some of that energy, some of those fears, maybe having a worst case, best case scenario in your mind about how things would be if somebody would deliver you a message. What would that feel like if somebody was to offer and extend an invitation? What would you be like? What would you say? What might that feel like for you? If you saw that. And then, what else does she have going on currently? 10 of Cups is wanting to pop, but so is the 2 of Swords. Feeling stuck. Indecision. Guarding her heart and her mind. Not being able to see options. And then 10 Cups, having all the dreams come true. Tell us more. Oh, thank you. Alright, she has the 5 of Swords as well. Again, we had the 4, but more swords again. So kind of feeling like people are taking off in the group. She's not really sure where everyone's going. She's kind of left there with her swords, with her ideas by herself. And she's going to need some strength to feel like she's not alone in this. To feel like she kind of understands what to do from here rather than stay on the battlefield. Like, come inside. Come and have some cocoa. Put on your good clothes. Let's have a talk about some feels. And you don't have to do anything. You're not stuck on the battlefield waiting for no battles. And you're not walking away with all the swords. And you don't really care about all those injured people. Unless you want to talk about politics and shit. Or, you know, using your strength in moments when you feel doubt and weak, using your strength to pull through those doubts and those fears that someone might be not on your side. And then we get the strength card over here. Again, on this side, like what should happen? Double up. Double strength. Use all the strength you've got to understand, to let yourself feel free. Let yourself feel like you can be free and at one with yourself, with your spirit. But I got the 2 of Pentacles upside down, which means she no longer feels like he's juggling 2 different things or 2 different people, or maybe has more to offer. It's like upside down. So when I look at this together, it's like having the strength to calm your worries, having the strength to know that things are more settled, things aren't up in the air. Having strength to see the more positive versus the more negative when that love offer comes in. Okay. So that's the situation. That was kind of like the message. Let's get to seeing a little bit more about like how she feels currently. What's she feeling? How's the Divine Feminine feeling? Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm just going to take that one because it was the only one that stayed down. So I think she was looking outside of herself. This would be the 2 of Wands, looking out over all the possibilities. Maybe even reflecting like this guy's an older folk, looking out over all of the different things he's done, or looking to see an adventure that he wants to go do. Feels like since it came out upside down, maybe, you know, that she has been looking to go on an adventure, been looking outside of herself, been doing that, and her fiery passions are not as the same. She's not really looking out. She doesn't really feel like she needs to look out for this person. She just needs to look inside for this person. And then it feels like this is kind of like the Twin Flame card. It's like reminiscent of the past, memories of being young, memories of being offered love when you're younger, and feminine and pure. The masculine is giving to her, and she's got 6 cups filled there, all kind of like slanted towards her. So she's feeling that energy. Let's clarify this 2 of Wands. Thanks. Okay. Well, it seems like she no longer feels like she needs to wait for a battle. Like she's been feeling like she's got to wait for a battle. What else? Like defend herself. Like maybe feel like it was her. Maybe she no longer feels like it was really about her. Maybe it's like it's no longer your issue. It's kind of like maybe even has to do with other people getting in the way and not looking out, because when you look out, things don't feel the way you want them to feel. I don't know. Can you clarify the 6 of Cups? The Divine Feminine wants to know more about the love offer or union offer, memories, feeling nostalgic love. What else? And then we'll clarify the 6. Okay, I kind of got nothing here. Popping. So we'll just take the World, feeling like at peace in the world, feeling like she's got everything figured out for herself, feeling like this offer makes means the whole world. And I got that from the bottom, and from the top, all the wishes coming true when the offer comes present. So she's going to be positive about her feelings, feeling like once she kind of turned her back on the fighting, she realized she has everything. Don't anticipate a fight. Don't be looking for that. Look to all of your cups being full and coming true. And that's how she currently feels. It's like she needs to be more positive, and she's trying to do that now. Not focus on perceived threat, perceived battle, perceived issues. So the King of Pentacles is this would be a steady partner. She feels like her partner's pretty steady, like he's pretty materially satisfied with himself. So he's when he offers, he's going to offer from a stable place of love. And I've got Justice or Athena coming in upside down. So justice can sometimes mean justice is served. If there was a divorce, things will come out just. Everyone will be accounted for in their own ways. Like a just outcome will happen. But when it comes up upside down, maybe the wrongs will be righted. Let's clarify. What do you mean by justice coming in? She doesn't feel justice has been served by just him having financial stability. She needs to feel like, she doesn't feel like things are a just outcome yet. What would help her feel more balanced in this outcome here? Well, the Two of Cups wanted to pop. So again, that's another love offer. We'll see if it comes out. It's going to come out again. Okay. You know what? I also have my deck looking like it's upside down. So sometimes that can be kind of a trip. Well, I got the Princess of Pentacles on the bottom. So maybe having money is not necessarily a just situation for her, justice, but she's got her own wealth, so I feel like that's also okay for her, for him and her. I mean, it's good that you have the most stablest signs on the earth kind of coming out here. Earth signs, like Taurus, for the love affair. And then you also have, oh, that was the Princess. You also have the Queen of Pentacles coming up. Okay. We've got the Princess, the King, and the Queen. Maybe it's like the love offer makes them both feel more stable together. I'm going to not look at the cards. Wow, okay. I got 3 more. Maybe to clarify these 3. Thank you. Okay, this is great. So the King of Pentacles will bring the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is like fiery passion, sexual energy, new ideas, love, like blazing hot, passionate love. So the King will bring an offer of love, new, passionate, hot love, right? And the Princess, when she comes in, she brings Lakshmi with her. When the Princess comes in to offer, she brings fortune. The Princess brings good fortune, Lakshmi. There's a union there, male and female union. A younger-ish princess can bring in fortune for both of them. And the Queen brings Tara, new beginnings or beginnings. So in their union, she feels like she's got new transformation, new luck, new fortune, and new beginnings with the Queen there, okay? Great. So it looks like she's no longer fighting. She knows all the dreams are on the table and coming true. The passionate, fiery ones, the good, fortunate ones, and the new beginnings between them. I'm going to read those together. So that's good. So we got the King, the Princess, the Queen, and the Major Arcana. We have the World, 2 of Wands. Alright, we have time for one more. Situation, thoughts, feelings. Okay, any remaining messages for the feminine? I'm going to look at these cards again. I got the Ten of Cups wanting to pop again. But again, if it doesn't pop all the way, then it's not the one. Any final messages, angels, ascended masters, and guides? Anything left that we need to say? And then if nothing's popping, I don't want to see them because I got to stop without picking. Okay, so 2 of Cups on the bottom. So the love offer is definitely coming in, folks. Upside down we got the 3. So he's been waiting for his ships to come in. I think he's no longer going to wait for the ships to come in. Let's go ahead and finish out the rest of them. The love offer is no longer waiting for ships to come in. Kind of realizes he's got to go out there. That his ships have come in. Any other messages about the Divine Feminine here? Last remaining messages for the Divine Feminine. Okay. She has passionate love offer. Again, fiery energy, passionate. We got this twice, so this is definitely a true deal, a true story. Passionate, fiery love energy. They both love each other very much. I've got the Eight of Cups backwards, came in upside down. So sometimes when you go away on a journey, you leave your cups and you go looking for something else. She's no longer searching outside of herself, going somewhere else. He's not looking outside, going somewhere else. He's not leaving the cups behind. You know, he's happy to have these cups. I'm going to clarify a couple more cards here. Let's clarify this Three of Wands upside down. So she's waiting, or there will be a love offer, so she's no longer waiting. She knows that's coming. She feels secure because there's passionate, fiery love in it, and they are not looking outside. They're not wandering away on another journey any longer. Although they might have a feeling of freedom to do that, should they want to go journeying outside of themselves, knowing the cups are there. It doesn't feel like they want to journey anymore. Okay, this is good. Let's clarify. So they're no longer looking outside and looking away and waiting, because when they do that, that hurts too much. It's too painful to wait, not have any fun. But there's fear, and that's why they're holding back. There's fear. The male wants to bring love, but it's got fear around that, some anticipation of things not working, maybe him getting rejected and not knowing when to come forward. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups, leaving, going away from this love versus not going away. Like maybe nobody wants to go away anymore, even though they used to feel freedom to do that. These are both coming in upside down. Because when they go away from each other, there's no longer a feeling of balance. And working really hard to achieve something is oppression. Like you're carrying all the staves by yourself. Like if you have to carry everything by yourself, it's really tiring, and there's no balance in that. So you have to walk away from oppressive situations, no longer feeling oppressive and no longer feeling out of balance. Okay. So the love offer has some trepidation and fear, even though we've got this hot, fiery passion that we know might be really physical love, passion. It could be fear that everything will get out of balance, you know, but it's like better than feeling oppressed and better than walking away from everything. Let's do a little more clarity around everything being out of balance. Feeling out of balance or feeling like you can't do it by yourself. What is that? You're unbalanced when you're doing everything by yourself. So you're going to put the balance aside. You're going to put the unbalanced aside feelings so that you can feel more stable. But you don't want to cling to your feelings, because that's really painful for you. Everybody wants to share and no longer feel like they have to hold on to those feelings, because that makes you feel unbalanced. When you have to hold on to everything, you feel imbalanced, because you really are a passionate person, and that's where you like to be, not holding back. You like to be in the passionate. And again, Six of Cups, feeling nostalgic, feeling love, feeling the twin flame energy. Justice is served this time. Now justice is served. If there's like the love offer, feels like a twin flame offer with passion, and no one's clinging, then there's justice. Saying like, I held back, I felt out of balance, I was feeling like I couldn't do it all myself anymore. I don't want to walk away from this. I don't want to cling. I want to offer the love. This passionate love towards you. You're the queen. Fiery energy, magic, passion, and I want to make it right and just. And I no longer want you to sacrifice yourself. Kuan Yin, sacrificing yourself for the outcome. Okay, so just a few more minutes to read some final cards about the union. I do a past life card regression, sort of like telling us the current karmic past life cycles that they're arriving at now to have gone through this transformation together. Like lacking fear, not lacking fear, like how this fear has played out, or how this love affair has played out for them through these lessons, these karmic lessons they've experienced together. I want to get like just one card on that, some sort of past dichotomy lesson issue that's held them apart. That one wants to pop. Okay, this one wants to pop. I threw it back in there, but it was hope. All right, let's go ahead and take it. Yeah, okay. So hope, yeah, you know what? I don't really want that card. Because I want it to come completely out, not just stick out. Seems like hope's been an issue, and strength has been an issue, because those two stuck out. Hope and strength, huh? Okay. Dreams, having common shared dreams. They must have some common shared dreams together. Isis, giver of life and diviner of magic, is depicted standing motionless in a haunting moonlit river. Celebrated for her archetypal feminine powers of healing, Isis was often portrayed wearing a throne-like headdress. Red is the color of life force, passion, and forward movement, and Isis claps a bundle of fragrant red rose petals to her chest. Like thoughts and dreams, they fall silently to the water's surface to be carried to a new destination by the river. Her inquiring eyes are fixed on the far distance, as if transported by deep contemplation. The surrounding watery blue landscape of river and moon represents the realms of the unconscious mind, psyche, and dreams. Modern times have been seen as the decline of sacred values, traditions, and spiritual beliefs that help keep us nurtured. Surviving the challenges of the physical life can be overwhelming at times. Our feelings of being almost robotically governed by the constraints of practicality, logic, and duty allow little time for what happens or appears to be the seemingly indulgent and magical act of dreaming. However, a dream is merely a goal without feet, and it is often through the creative power of dreams that we find the courage to begin their realization. Many people will tell you that the greatness of their success began with a dream. The dreams card signifies that now may be time to make a significant decision or to rethink your direction and make some changes, which, however small, could lead to larger things. The inclusion of dreams in any equation can make the difference between a good decision and a great one. Be aware of the power and potential that this card invites you to explore by investing your time a little differently and daring to dream. In the words of Sarah Ban Breathnach, the world needs dreamers and the world needs doers, but above all, the world needs dreamers who do. Great. How about some more wisdom oracles before we close? Any further advice about their connection, having some faith, hope, and dreams together? Dreams and doing. Dreams of doing things together. What do they do and what are their dreams like? Okay. Just a couple card for us. Okay, I'll do a couple more, and if nothing pops, I'll take one. Illumination. Candle. The throat chakra is the vibration of the candle. Keywords: illumination, sacrifice, inner radiance. The sacred symbol of Juno, Lucina, Lady of Light. The candle symbolized transmutation, sacrificing the body of itself in order to let its light shine. It represents the fire element and light in the darkness. Candle flames can be used for divination. Signs and symbols can sometimes be seen that provide prophetic information, such as a letter or the appearance of a loved one. Candle is a sign of holding yourself, as an example, to life. You may have felt worn down or overworked recently. In order to fulfill demands, however, you can be sure that you are making sacrifices for the benefit of the greater good. Your life will shine with radiance as a result. Candle can also reveal you may be about to burn out. Perhaps things have been getting out of control, like that oppression card. However, you can be sure that if you are making sacrifices for the benefit of the greater good, your life will shine. Okay, yeah. If things have been getting out of control, lessons need to be learned about energy management and how to improve it. Grounding yourself regularly will assist your current situation, as will tempering the flame with rest and contemplation. Don't push yourself or your desires too hard. Your inner light guides your way. Energy management is required in this relationship and for yourself. Hopefully that was clear. I've got 2 more cards for the reading today. What other, this is what I call my special at the end reading cards, where I get to read the author of the deck. Has beautiful words that I find to be very, very special. So if there's a lesson for the union that they could embrace, and I think it's kind of like to be closer in their energy, what would that be? Bring us a message about how to be closer. And if something pops, that's great. If not, I have to choose it myself. Lots of things wants to stick out today, but I have not had something jump. Okay. 2 more shuffles, and then I'm going to choose the bottom or the top. Okay. Lady of the Lasha Descends. Let's read that one. On the bottom, which is what I said. Lady of the Lasha Descends. My reading today is like a little sub. After I work, a lot in a row, I get a little out of it. Lady of Lasha Descends. How hard you have been working. You have accomplished so much by your own efforts. You are on a path to me, a path that at times seems difficult and perhaps even dangerous. Yet, in order to reach me, you are willing to take the journey. You have shown your commitment, your refusal to turn back, even when much is asked of you. I see some of the perils that lie before you, and I see that it is not necessary for you to endure them. So I come to you. No longer do you need to seek. I bring to you what you've been seeking. Lucky? How lucky you are. You must be doing good deeds out there. That's impressive. I'm happy for you that things will just show up. Good for you. Should you choose to take good care of yourself and follow your dreams, my love, then I will bring it to you. Do not fear. Do not work so hard. Okay. One final message for my divine feminine friends. Thanks for tuning in to me. I hope you enjoyed your messages from the Divine Union. Okay. If nothing pops, then I have to take and choose my own card. I'm going to shuffle twice, and then I'm going to take the top is what I'm feeling. If I don't like the top, I may have to choose the bottom. Okay, so I've got Nana Buluku. She rests to create. So I've got 11, 9, 10, 11, 29. Twin Flame card. She rests to create. Nana Buluku. She rests to create. Your energy is a precious resource. And there are ways of being that can enhance it, amplifying it, and replenishing. Give yourself sufficient rest, and you shall find the way forward more effortless. Explore the lifestyle that grows your inner resource, rather than requiring constant exertion and exhaustion to accomplish an endless life of external pursuits. You need this shift in being now because you are ready to accomplish more. For this to take place, there needs to be less effort and more wisdom. Trust and value what can be accomplished through rest. You have more than enough energy to bring to life the sacred visions held within your heart. An increase of energy and peacefulness is indicated. You are guided to choose high energy people, places, and purposes. This does not necessarily mean that which is highly stimulating. Rather, it refers to that which regenerates you with peacefulness and joy. Give generously to yourself to be able to give generously to others. You have unusual ideas or ways of being that suit you, but may not suit others. Work with what works for you best, without trying to force yourself to conform. This brings well-being and creative success. So during this time where things are really kind of speeded up and, doubt and fear and being unsure, the only wealth to really tap into is your own wealth. I mean, sometimes other people can't even really answer for you what your answers will be for yourself. So the only way you could answer your own dilemmas or issues, in this case, rest, I take that as meditation. She's tuned into her third eye, which is dreamy and wonderful, and patterns of exploration in her heart. She rests to create. I would say, besides sleep and dreams, meditation is the most restful thing there is. So that's it, my loves. I send you that message on your way out. To the end of our session is to make sure you're spending those times resting for your beauty sleep, for your heart, not to have to give as much or work as hard, be an luminary, follow your dreams. And I already put that card away about rest, and then I had a different one fall out on the way out, which was the beautiful place, going to the beautiful place. And that's meditation again. So I'll read that one while you're gone. Hope you have a good one. Namaste. God bless. That's a love.